Hey guys, welcome back to Vortex. This is the first second channel video we filmed in quite a while. Gavin got the tall chair today.
Don't see Gavin got the tall chair.
We asked you guys to come up with some questions on Instagram and also on YouTube. And today we're going to be answering them. Starting with a question for both of us. Who inspired you to start making trick shots? I've got to answer this. Gavin's also going to answer this. We're not both going to answer every question.
Who inspired you to make trick... Who inspired you to make I can't read. Who inspired you to make... I can't read, bro. Who inspired you to start making trick shots? Probably That's Amazing. I mean, pretty obvious answer.
Well, yeah. I mean, we started Vortex Trickshots, what, almost 3.5 years ago now. And at the time, actually, definitely That's Amazing and Dude Perfect, obviously. They're kind of the main ones. But we also watched a channel called Out of This World that doesn't post anymore. A lot of my editing, especially at the time, was inspired by them. So that's a channel. And also Trick Fusion, back when they had 240 subs. Question 2, how/why did you start doing trick shots? It's a similar question, but it kind of has a different answer. Crazy Cool Official asked that one, and also Harper Flips on Instagram. The answer to that is, I guess we started making trick shots on a channel called Golden, which became Golden Shorts, which was our old shorts channel, years before we even started Vortex Trickshots, a couple years before we even started Vortex Trickshots, and we were terrible.
Yeah! Yeah!
But yeah, we kind of just started because we saw Dude Perfect videos and wanted to recreate them. I feel like that's how most trick shot channels started, by watching Dude Perfect, and That's Amazing. Next question, Gavin is answering.
Yeah, so my favorite YouTuber is probably That's Amazing. Pretty straightforward. There's probably gonna be a lot of answers in this Q&A.
What is the favorite trick shot you've done? Multiple people asked this one. I honestly have to say the most, basic answer ever, but it's probably level 100, because that is...
You literally stole my answer.
I've got to go with level 100 here.
Same.
It's probably the best trick shot that we have ever done, just period.
Probably the best trick shot ever. What is your favorite fruit? Describe in detail. Stupid question, man. Who the heck wrote that? Stupid. You wrote that? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to describe a strawberry in detail? Okay. My favorite fruit is probably the strawberry, and it's a really good fruit because it's got it's perfect. If I eat a strawberry, my mood is instantly 10 times better. So, strawberry.
All right, the strawberry. Next question's for me. Have you ever thought about making a non-trickshot channel? This one's asked by Jillian Z. And yes, actually, the story of this channel is kind of weird because this channel was originally going to be our first channel. We quit Golden, and I immediately started planning for the next YouTube channel a couple months later. And it was going to be Vortex, with a second channel called Vortex Trickshots, for where we post our trick shot clips. And we originally planned on doing reactions and skits and a ton of other stuff here. But honestly, we were most motivated for trick shots anyways, so we ended up starting the trick shot channel. We were planning on just starting it a couple weeks beforehand, but then the shout out happened, within the first month of the channel, basically. There was no time, we just ended up making this as a second channel a few months later, so yes, we have. And I don't know if we're planning to now, but here is where we'd probably post any non-trick shot related stuff we do in the future.
Give me that. Nope, give me that. It's mine.
I want to see if it's for you.
It is mine. It literally says
yeah.
Hardest shot you've ever attempted / shot you thought was impossible to score. So I saw That's Amazing's impossible odds for level 100 and saw that they threw the dart, through the ring into the bullseye. I also saw the Robin Hood, so I thought I'd combine those and try to throw a Robin Hood while throwing the ring, and that was kind of impossible. I did get kind of close. It wasn't really close, and I kind of just quit in 30 minutes. Probably level 100 because...
Yeah, level 100 is the one that we thought was impossible, genuinely thought was impossible.
Yeah, we thought the card was just gonna have too much force, just gonna push off the card.
How much money did 1 to 100 cost? Well, my monitor, which was $200 there. I mean, we spent $20 on the song license. The garage door did not cost anything to fix, and we have not fixed the wall yet. If you count the computer that we needed in order to edit the new clips, because we started filming in clips that I couldn't edit on my laptop, I mean, that's another big price tag attached.
What was your reaction to the second short blowing up? What about you?
I was actually happy that was the short that did blow up, because, most shorts that blow up are kind of formulaic, it feels like, so, that was kind of a completely random idea we had that we thought was good, so I was kind of happy that it blew up. I also kind of predicted it, too. I was like, oh, it's growing again, and it's probably going to hit 100,000 views, which I was joking, but it actually ended up It just recently hit 500,000, so I guess I wasn't joking. Next question is, why hasn't NJ edited a video? The question was by NJ Trickshots.
Oh, it's kind of trash, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of sucks at editing. I watch his videos. It's kind of boo-hoo. You're never gonna edit one of our videos? Never have, never will?
Oh my gosh. Because we've got terrible internet and sending 4K clips over the internet is basically impossible. Sorry, NJ.
No, not sorry. Favorite bottle flip? Okay, so favorite bottle flip we've posted. 6 dice tower I did for level 90. But I'd say my favorite is probably now something that I haven't posted yet.
It might mean your favorite bottle flip that just ever has happened.
I would have to say That's Amazing's original, like, triple tower. It's actually a lot harder to do because you don't use the smart water or whatever on the bottom. And it took him like 40 hours or something, I'm pretty sure.
What is the worst trick shot experience you've had / the most annoying trick shot? 2 separate questions, pretty similar answer. And I honestly have to go with maybe the fishbowl shot, because it's... Actually, no. The fishbowl shot was awful because I had to keep going up and down the stairs like constantly whenever the ball got stuck in the fishbowl, which happened like every few attempts. I would do it for hours and hours, and I would get really sore from doing it multiple days in a row. But that being said, I still think it's a very similar trick shot, but it's the one that I did in 24-hour trick shots, where I golfed a ball onto a microphone stand, and one of the lights I was using was a heat lamp, so it was roasting, and I was going up and down the stairs every single attempt for an hour straight, rushing to get the shot because it was a race. So that was honestly exhausting and really, really annoying. Do you plan to quit trick shots? No, not currently. We have no plans on stopping. We've had a couple breaks in the past, but in general, I feel like we're not nearly as burnt out from posting a little bit less often. I don't see in the foreseeable future us even taking a break soon.
More motivated now even because our last video did the best out of any of our videos.
That's true. What is your goal in life, Gvan?
I have no idea. My goal in life. I don't know.
What motivates you to keep going after so many hours? I'll answer the second. Gavin can answer it first.
I would keep going because, like, why would I spend that much time not for me to make it? But it's like a couple hours or something. It just doesn't feel like a good trick shot anymore. I'll just quit. But that's not the question. It's what? I just want good shots in the video.
Especially as we post less often, we're kind of focusing more on
quantity
producing
over quality, baby.
No, that's the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
Also, as Gavin said, the sunk cost fallacy.
That's so weird.
When you've put so much time towards something that you don't want to stop because you've put so much time towards it.
That's literally what I said.
Exactly.
Like
That's what it's called, Gavin. That's what it's called. How often do you plan to post, and do you have any big future plans? We absolutely do have some big future plans. We've got a collab that we're currently planning. We've got a big trick shot video that we're planning. A world trick shot collab that we're planning. So yeah, all in all, we definitely do have some big future plans. And how often do you plan to post? We're not really planning on a schedule.
Monthly-ish.
Monthly-ish, yeah. Next is, how old are we? I am 16. Gavin?
I'm 12.
No, you're not 12.
I'm 14.
Coming up next, are you going to film a video with That's Amazing? We don't have one planned, so probably not, but that is definitely something that would be extremely cool to do.
Have you been injured attempting a shot? I have been injured 2 times attempting a shot. This was like 3 years ago, I don't know, something like that. We were filming like in the snow, so it was like really icy. I was going for like a long basketball shot, slipped on the ice, broke my finger. Another one was, I was attempting a trick shot where like I threw a toothpick back into a toothpick container. There were a couple toothpicks on the ground. I stepped on one, it went halfway up my foot. That wasn't very fun.
How much practice have you had with editing, and how much better do you think you can get? Definitely I've had a lot of practice with editing because I've edited videos sort of since 2nd grade. Obviously, I think I've gotten quite a bit better, especially during this channel, and there's definitely plenty of room to grow as well because, I mean, it's not like our editing is flawless or anything, but it's definitely gotten way better, I think, especially over this past few months. You guys let me know if you guys want an editing tutorial on this channel.
That'd be so stupid.
I would do an editing tutorial.
Okay, who would actually watch an editing tutorial? Maybe NJTS needs to watch an editing tutorial.
Oh my gosh. What is the funniest thing that's ever happened to you?
I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what's the funniest thing that's ever happened to me. I don't know. So here you go.
He's full of thoughts today. What is our brainstorming process for trick shots? For me, I just walk around in our basement and just find random stuff and see if it would work for a trick shot. Or the garage, or anywhere that has like things we could use for trick shots.
My brainstorming strategies normally are pretty much the same as his, but I'm just a little bit better at him than
that you would.
When I'm doing like a bottle flip or something, I normally just sit down and just start flipping bottles until I do something that's like kind of creative, but I just put a twist on stuff so that people have never done before. I just do it, and yeah.
Another one for both of us. What else have you broken doing trick shots? I also broke, we'll put a picture up here, while doing a darts trick shot. I broke my dad's phone case, sort of. Not really broke, but destroyed it. That wasn't good. Do we have trick shots that we've never made that we're gonna release footage of? Maybe we might make Trick Knots 2 in the future for our future trick shot videos, just kind of combined instead of doing behind the scenes for every single trick shot video. But in general, we don't want to give away our shots before we do them because we've had problems with people doing them before us in the past. One example of this though is a trick shot that we actually, back in 2021, we were trying to film a video called Impossible Aim Trick Shots. And it was before That's Amazing's Impossible Odds from 1-100 came out. That kind of ruined the name of it. So we were already debating on scrapping the video, but then one of the main shots, which ended up being like extremely identical to one of Trick Fusion's shots in their Level Up trick shot video. I can't remember the exact name of it. I think I have the footage still somewhere, so if I can find it, I'll put it up. At the time we didn't have darts, so we attached a tack to a Nerf dart and shot it through a ring and into a spinning fidget spinner. At least that was the goal. We never actually made it before they posted it, but they made basically the same exact shot with a dart. Some of those trick shots are in Insane Trick Shots 3.
Any trick shots that I've made that I haven't shown yet? Probably a few at this point, but I can't tell you.
We can't spoil them. Our next trick shot video though, I think you're gonna like it. Are you making a part 2 to recreating That's Amazing's trick shots? The answer to this is kind of a yes and no. We've got something sort of in the works, but it wouldn't just be with That's Amazing's trick shots. It would be with multiple different creators. It'd also be a little bit more difficult and bigger scale. Stay tuned for that. We might make it. We're not entirely sure yet, but if we do, then it'll be good. Second to last question.
How long did level 100 take? 12.5 hours.
We honestly didn't get as many close fails as I thought we were going to. We ended up getting it very fast, so we were kind of shocked. We were prepared to spend over 100 hours on it. And final question. This one's a really good one. Probably the most anticipated question in this entire video. When is Bottle Flips 3?
Okay, so Bottle Flips 3 is coming out in